Afternoon everybody, unpackaging time. What is in Julian's package? Now this one is from Sigma Sports. Can you see that? Now I was talking in one of my previous videos about single-use packaging, and one of my subscribers, I'm sorry I can't remember your name, said if you open the bag carefully then you can reuse the bag. Now he obviously didn't see the bit where I said I do double use my single use plastic. Sometimes I even triple use it, so I'm going to be very careful and open the bag. I hope you can see, everybody, how delicately I'm doing this. This is how my friend Greta Thunberg would open a single use bag. The only trouble is this bag is sealed really I think tight. This bag is not going to enable itself to be double used except for rubbish. There you are, look, I've torn it, done. By the way, if you haven't seen my review of the Lighthouse, you can watch the review if you want, or you can not watch the review if you want, but whatever you do, if you value your children's lives, do not go and see the Lighthouse. I'm going to see something that I'm really looking forward to on Friday with my favourite movie buddy, my son Joel, and that is Parasite, Korean film. Really looking forward to that. Anyway, let's get on with the unpackaging, otherwise we're going to get bored. And what have we got in here? Chuck that to one side. We've got more packaging. We've got a packet of Haribo, and we've got a little packet of Haribo that is in a single-use package. So I may eat the Haribo, I may not. I'm not quite keen on these. These are Star Mix. And anyway, there you go. I'm going to put them to one side, keep them safe. And what have we got in here? I'm going to open this bag. This bag comes apart quite nicely. See, I'm opening the bag quite gently. Hope you can see that. And coming out, it's Apidura, and it's called a food pouch. Can you see that? Can you see that? Food pouch. And what you do, apparently, is when you're cycling, you put it around your neck with these straps like that, and you fill it up with peanuts or Haribo. Other snacks are available, and as you're riding along, you kind of like that. So it's like a cyclist nose bag. You know when you see a horse and it's got like a bag around its neck, and it well that's for a cyclist. See, quite clever, isn't it? It's a nose bag for a cyclist, and yeah, looking forward to using that. And in the other bag, and I'm going to be careful how I open this again, because Greta would not be happy if I don't reuse this. Oh, that's torn it, done it. That is, I'll reuse this bag, and that is an Apidura Handlebar pack. Now, why have I got my handlebar? A great big mountain bike handlebar. That's strange. Oh, perhaps you don't use it like that. Anyway, the reason I've got this, why have I got this? The reason I've got this is, if you've seen any of my recent videos, you will have realised that my life is a bit shit at the moment. Yeah, it's a bit shit. A lot of bad things going on in my life, so I've decided to take off. I'm running away. I'm gonna get my bike, not sure which bike, but I have to take 2 bikes, 3 bikes even. I'm gonna take my bike and I'm gonna load it up with my stuff in these bags. I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna disappear off into the sunset, or if I leave in the morning I'll probably disappear into the sunrise, and I ain't coming back. So this could be the last video for a while, guys. Anyway, that's why I got it. It's a handlebar bag, and it goes on your handlebars, and I will take it out into the garden, perhaps a bit later on, and show show you, my faithful viewers, what it looks like on the bike. So stick around, don't go away. Okay, I've put this on my bicycle. This is my Mason, by the way, my Mason Definition, very fine aluminium bike. I'm not quite sure if I've done this correctly, and any of you who may have seen a video that I did about a year ago of a Lezyne saddlebag, which I was unable to fix onto my bike and had to get my son and my daughter to help me, will know that when it comes to fitting bags on bikes, I am pretty bloody useless. Now, I think I've put this on. You can see there, it's an Apidura bag, by the way. You can see that. It's an Apidura bar bag, 9 litres, by the way. And it's attached to the handlebars, just moving around here. It's moving around by two straps. And there's a strap. That's my finger, by the way, that waving thing. And there's another strap. Not done with Velcro, and I rather wish it had been done with Velcro. Anyway, there's the nose bag. It's not actually a nose bag. I'm sure some of you realise that. Sorry, I'm backing away because I have to go around the back of the bike. How do people do this? They must have assistants to do this. I'm sure the great, what's his name? Is it Casey Neistat? Crazy name, crazy guy, a top YouTuber. I have 435 subscribers, and he has 4.2 million, so he has about 4,999,550 more subscribers than I do. I wonder if there's a good reason for that. Perhaps he knows how to do these kind of videos. You'll see there, by the way, I've left a label on. I'm not sure why I've left a label on. I suppose I've left a label on in case I decide to send it back. Can you see what it says? It says food pouch 0.8 litres. So you can get about a bottle full of hydration drink. But surely if you have nearly a litre of drink in there, it's going to leak, isn't it? Isn't it going to leak? What would you think? Anyway, what I thought I might do is, instead of trying to dip my nose in there, that's not my nose, by the way, that's my finger. Instead of trying to dip my nose in there while I'm riding, which could be a little bit dangerous, I might actually decide to put my camera in it. Now, I was trying to think, is there a way that I could put my camera in it and you could see the video of that happening? Well, I'm not sure there is, so I'm just going to turn it off for a moment. Don't go away. Right, you're still with me. What I've done is I've taken the little tripod off the base of the camera, and here is my hand with the little tripod coming into the picture. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that there is a camera on top of this tripod, and what I'm doing is, you see, I'm turning this upside down and I'm putting it in the bag. Can you see that? Boom! Look, it's gone in the bag. So you can imagine I'm cycling along and I see something, I want to take some film out. So I reach over with my hand, it's my left hand, by the way, I might do it in my right hand, and I take this out like that. Can you see? And you imagine now there's a camera on the end of this tripod. There isn't a camera on the end of this tripod because I'm actually holding the camera, and then I can put it, so I can actually put the tripod in like that, and there'd be a camera on top of it. Wouldn't want to do it when there was a lot of hydration drink in the pouch, or even a pouch full of nuts or Haribo or peanut butter and jelly as the Americans call it. Of course we British call it jam, peanut butter and jam sandwiches. Very good energy food. Other energy foods are available. And oh, sorry, just waving the camera up around as I stand up. Now, what you can see sticking out the front there, a little bit of truth, is my my Wahoo mount. And if you've seen my video about the Wahoo Element Roam, link to it up there, or is it up there, you will know that I had a bit of trouble with it because it didn't reroute me. And I went out for a ride with the Roam the other day, took it with me, and didn't reroute me again. So I'm not very happy about that. Anyway, these are the 2 bags empty, although the food bag still has the tripod in it. You imagine there's a camera on the end of the tripod. There isn't, because I'm holding the camera. And one of these days, when I've had enough of life, which the way things are going is probably going to be fairly soon, I shall load up these bags with my stuff, all my worldly possessions, and I will take off. And you won't see me for dust, or at least for a couple of days when I get tired and decide to come home. So, hope you enjoyed that video of the Apidura handlebar bag and the food pouch. The next time you see them, I hope they will be in action. So, thanks for watching, and just reach my hand round there. See you next time.